In this video, I'm going to be talking about the release date and the features of Pokemon Legends Arceus. The game will be releasing to public on the 28th of January 2022, so that's just a few short weeks from now. And this game takes place in the Hisui region, where your main goal is to fill up the Pokedex and encounter the legendary Arceus itself. Now, this Hisui region is actually based of a very past time, which in its current state is actually known as Sinnoh. It's the Sinnoh region just from like many years ago, back before like technology was a thing. The game will feature missions and requests from like locals or like NPCs to capture and even study certain types of Pokemon. The starter Pokemon that you can choose from in this game are going to be Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, and there are rumors that these may have Hisuian evolutions instead of their typical evolution forms. Arceus will not be like any other Pokemon game we've seen before. It is adopting an action-like playstyle where you have to actually physically aim and throw your Pokeballs in real time in the overworld at wild Pokemon. It's going to be pretty intense. These Pokemon are also able to attack you directly as well, and they can actually make you black out or make you faint by attacking you and sending you back to like your nearest camp or spawn point that you were lost at, I'm guessing, similar to how Monster Hunter works when you get taken out by a monster. You are, however, able to dodge and roll out of the way of these attacks or call out your own Pokemon by throwing out them in Pokemon balls. And there's even battles that follow a new routine, a new system following an order of actions. Now, this actually takes play of like your Pokemon's speed and other factors. It can actually allow the enemy Pokemon to go like maybe even two moves in a row, or your Pokemon, if it's fast enough, to go two moves in a row. There's also a new type of style of attack, which is very weird. It's very different for a Pokemon game. There's two styles that we know of, and it is strong style and agile style. We can guess that the strong style will deal more damage, but probably at the cost of like speed, whereas the agile style will probably be a lot faster, but probably do less damage in terms of its moves. Some Pokemon in the game will also have like these red eyes and be a lot more aggressive and will tend to attack you on sight. The ones that we've seen have always been like higher evolutions, and it's unclear why they are so angry, but you are able to catch them and use them in your own party, and you can also benefit from their strength. So there's definitely something going on there. Apart from the red-eyed Pokemon, there will also be like these boss-type Pokemon called frenzied Pokemon that are very large in size, and they will shine quite brightly, and they will have like a yellow, it looks like a health bar, like a yellow health bar above your screen. And to calm these bosses down, to like lower that yellow bar so that you can catch them, you need to create a special balm, which is like these items that you use the Pokemon in particular's favorite foods to create this balm, which is almost like a thing that you throw at the Pokemon to lower that yellow bar. So you kind of have to dodge the Pokemon's attacks while throwing like these little grenade things at it in hopes that it like becomes your friend. Only in Pokemon do you throw things at people to become friends. The Pokédex is also extremely different. It's not only about seeing or catching these unique Pokemon, you actually have to observe them in the wild to fill in notes about the Pokemon and its habitat. Like there's different things in your Pokédex saying like you got to track what like maybe what foods they like. You may even have to catch several of these Pokemon just to complete the Pokédex entry just for that one Pokemon. So completing your Pokédex is going to be probably more of a challenge than in any other Pokemon game we've played thus far. Instead of Pokemarts and Poke Centers where you can heal, it looks like we'll have like campsites around the map that looks like we might even be able to use them as a fast travel zone, like between all the different campsites across the map. And we can go to these campsites in order to heal our Pokemon or craft like more Pokeballs, heavy Pokeballs, heals, revives, and smoke bombs as a form of repel between you and enemy like wild Pokemon, because the smoke bomb will actually conceal like you from the enemy Pokemon, which is kind of a different system that we're adopting here, and I'm quite excited to see how it works. Speaking about buildings, we also do not seem to have gyms in this game because it's in a time where there's like campsites and like there's no actual gyms and no technology. So instead, we have wardens that look like they're looking after certain Pokemon in each of their respective regions. And this is not really a gym replacement, however. It seems like we're going to be doing more missions and quests for these wardens, you can say, instead of fighting them directly like you would do at a like a gym leader or something. It looks like we'll be following more of a story to this game than a straight up just like beat everybody in your way kind of vibe. Weirdly enough, though, even though we're in an ancient past generation, we will still have an ARC phone that looks like some iPhone 12 or something, which we'll use for various things, even though it does not really fit the theme. It's kind of weird that they put this in here. I was expecting more of like a notepad and like like paper and stuff, but no, we have a we have a phone. What? Now, since this map is so massive looking and they even have a new cool looking mini-map for everything, there's also methods of travel throughout this world, which is said to be divided into open world regions, much like how like Monster Hunter maps work, where you have a huge open area region which you can explore, but you're still limited within that zone in itself, and you have to like, travel to different zones between like the different borders or different roads or whatever to like load into the new environment or that new open area. You're able to ride a deer that can jump as well, so it's like a ground mount. There's a flying braviary that you can fly at your own discretion, up, down, changing the pitch, left and right. So you can pretty much fly all over these regions once you get this like flying form or this like braviary, however you get it. I'm assuming it's probably something to do with the wardens. And lastly, for the water travel, you can ride a basculegion, which is this cool looking fish, which we've seen that you're able to even jump out of the water almost like a dolphin, like and quite high. And while you're jumping out of the water, you seem to be able to actually throw Pokeballs while riding this fish. Like you can throw Pokeballs and capture other Pokemon on small islands while you're riding this fish. So this means maybe we can even do this while we're riding the Deer. Probably not for the Braviary because that would be a bit too overpowered. You just fly over everything and just capture it. But the Deer sounds like it could be a good idea for throwing Pokeballs. But the fish definitely has it because we've seen it in the trailers, and it'll be cool if we can do this on the Deer as well. As for new Hisuian Pokemon, which are from the region, we know there is a Cleavor, which basically seems to be an evolution of Scyther, and it's going to be like a rock type of thing, which has like really sharp blades that the locals made tools of. We also have a Hisuian version of Growlithe and the Voltorb Pokemon. We also have a Hisuian Zoroa and Zororok. Zororok? Dude, this word. So far, the styles look really awesome and unique, and I'm really liking where they're going with this art style, and I'm keen to see many more different Hisuian type version of Pokemons for this region. This is also one of the first few Pokemon games that doesn't actually have an alternate version. It's just this one game, Pokemon Legends Arceus alone. There's no Sword and Shield. It's its own game. And this is everything you need to know about Pokemon Legends Arceus and its features and its release date. And I'm so excited to play it. I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be a big one. And thank you so much for watching.